That's DJ and JP. Right, I am so excited about our next contributor. She's new to this show. She's got one of the best names ever, Peg Alexander. I love the name Peg. She joins us from Leeds. She is also a broadcaster, a presenter and a journalist and an occasional writer across television, radio, podcasts and events. She's got a colourful, warm, optimistic northern outlook on life. Who wrote that? Did you write that, Peg?
I wrote that, actually.
I was going to say, thank God.
What's on my website?
I was thinking, God, that's...
Can I nick that?
I know, you can nick it.
It's so good.
When I started out as a presenter, because presenting is my second career.
Right.
So I was mid-40s when I decided to move into presenting, and I went off on a training course with this fantastic company called the Presenter Studio. And they said, you've got to have a sentence that says your brand and tells people who you are. And they actually worked with me on that sentence. Well, and I've used it ever since.
It's better than the oldest female broadcaster, which is my sentence.
You know, when you said that, Joe, you said you were the oldest broadcaster. I was thinking, you can't be older than Melvyn Bragg, surely not.
Exactly.
No one
I was thinking you are looking really good on it if you are older than Melvyn.
Yeah, Melvin's still there. Oh, my gosh. Listen, Peg, I just love having you here. The moment you bounced on, I just said to Mel, oh, I really like her. I know I've seen you in something. You are also a former politician, is that right?
Yeah, I am in my 20s. In my 20s, I was very involved in politics, and I ended up what was the kind of equivalent of leader of the party I was in. It actually made me the youngest person since William Pitt the Younger to hold national political office. But it was a very long time ago, and I think some people can't quite imagine, really.
Peg, that is what an accolade. That is such an accolade. Also, I am familiar with Leeds because my ex-husband, so I bring this in every night, he lived in East Carlton, or he grew up in East Carlton, which is near Yeadon Airport. I don't know if you know it.
Oh, yeah, that's so there's two Carltons in Leeds. There's the one up there by the airport. We're sort of on the way out to Whatley by the top of the Chevin, and it's all countryside and it's beautiful by the airport. And then the other Carlton is right in the middle of the Rhubarb Triangle. And it's also not just the Rhubarb Triangle, it's also in now the Pumpkin Triangle. But that's where with the Rhubarb Triangle is it's sort of between Leeds, Wakefield, that
Do you know
part.
what I love is JP's nodding to this. Are you from and DJ is absolutely aghast in Sydney, the Rhubarb Jungle Triangle.
Yeah, I have heard of it. Yeah.
So they have all this because they grow rhubarb, forced rhubarb, they call it. There we go. This is getting dead Yorkshire, isn't it? Because it's also near the licorice triangle as well. So licorice, which is why Pontefract, of course, is the home of licorice.
Yes.
Which is out that way as well. And because of the soil, it grows well. So your rhubarb grows and your licorice grows. But rhubarb, they grow it in darkened black sheds. And they have no light going in, which is why they call it forced rhubarb. And it actually makes a noise. So you can hear it scream while it's growing. And I've been sent out there as a roving reporter in the past to go and hear the rhubarb scream in Carlton. There you go. You did not think you were going to get that story tonight.
I don't think we can better that. JP, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say I couldn't better that. I want to hear what that sound